E5. In each pair of figures, we notice that the shape remains the same. For example, both of these are squares and both of these are circles, so the shape stays the same. However, there is a change in color because this is changed from white to black and white to black, so the color changes. And also, the size changes as well because this is changed from a smaller square to a bigger square, and this is changed from a smaller circle to a bigger circle here. For E6, in each pair of figures, again, the shape and color stays the same. For example, both of these are white squares and both of these are black circles, but the size changes. For E7, in each pair of figures, the shape stays the same, but the size and color change. Figural analogy for E8. We observe that both retains the same shape. We have both circles here, but there is a color change from black to white. So if we apply the same analogy here, we must have a square in the end, giving us either C or D. But there must be a color change. So since this is black, the answer must be white color, which means that the answer is option C. For E9, observe that the black would go down while the white would go up. Applying the same analogy here, we want the black to go down while the white must go up while retaining the previous shape. Therefore, the answer is option C. For E10, we notice that the shape remains the same, but there is a reduction in size. So for this, we want the shape to remain the same, giving us either A or B, but there must be a reduction in size. So the answer would be option B. For E11, the shape remains the same, the size remains the same, but there is a change of color from gray to black. Applying the same analogy here, our answer would be option A. For E12, again, the shape and size remains the same, but there is an additional line here. So applying the same analogy to this circle here, our answer must be option C. For E13, there is a change of color. For example, this gray is replaced by black and this black is replaced by gray. Applying the same analogy here, this gray must be replaced by black and this black must be replaced by gray. Hence the answer is option B. For E14, this figure is obtained by a mirror reflection. So the black will go to black, gray will go to gray. Applying the same analogy here, the black must go to black, while the gray must go to gray, while retaining the same orientation. Therefore, the answer is option C. For E15, we notice that to go from here to here is the same as changing this from black to gray and gray to black, while retaining the same orientation and same shape. So applying the same analogy here, this gray must go to black and this black must go to gray. Therefore, the answer is option B.